What is going on, guys? We got another video for y'all today, and today we're gonna be taking a look, and I'm gonna give y'all honest review on the Ruger 1022 takedown. Now, I'll be quite honest with you. I've always been a huge fan of the Ruger 1022. It's the very first rifle that I started shooting. It's how I learned how to shoot, pretty much, and I'm still learning to this day how to shoot. So I'm not gonna kid myself, but it's an awesome rifle, probably the best 22 rifle out there. So many of them have been sold. There are so many out there right now, and guys, it's just a really popular rifle. There's just so many accessories, guys. It's just all around probably the best 22 LR rifle that has ever been made. So with the takedown model, at first I was a little skeptical. I never had any interest in getting one. Up until recently, I've been doing a lot of camping, and it's kind of been a thing that my family and I have been doing over the last couple of years. And what I've been noticing is every time I go camping, I like to take a rifle with me and a pistol, of course. Usually I will take the AR, I'll put it in my trunk, and I leave it in the trunk. I don't bring it into the tent with me. I usually leave it in the trunk, but I always thought it'd be nice to have something to have with me at all times, even in the tent, similar to my handgun. My handgun stays with me at all times. You never know what could happen. I live in southeast Texas, so I mean, we don't have bears or anything like that, but still, you'd rather be prepared than not be prepared. So the 1022 takedown just really kind of it was like a light bulb went off in my head, where I was like, that's cool. That's exactly what I need, because I don't necessarily feel like I need a 5.56. I don't feel like I need a 7.62, a 308. I don't feel like I need that much. I feel like a 22 LR is just enough to what I need in a rifle when I'm hunting. Like I said, there's no bears. There's no immediate threat of huge game, basically. So the 1022 takedown was overall just a perfect little option, and I really started digging it. I have been looking around for one for a couple months, and just looking for a good deal, because one thing I did notice are these things are about $100 more than the regular 1022s. I'm not quite sure why that is, but they are. But I came across one, got a really good price, and I paid the same price for this 1022 takedown that I would pay for a regular 1022. And guys, that's what you see over here. This is my son's 1022. He's got the Tapco stock on it. We got the Cabela's 22 LR specific scope, which is it's a really nice scope. No, it's not as fancy as some of the more expensive ones. Normally this was $100. I think I paid $50 over one Christmas sale they had. This scope works perfectly for this rifle, and of course, the extended magazine release, that's a must-have on all of my guns. He really likes the tactical look. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the classic rifle look, but he really likes the look. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is actually really fun to shoot, and it's pretty comfy. You have the adjustable stock, 6-position stock, and it's also will accept any not mil spec, the commercial spec stocks. So you can kind of swap that out. It's got the rail on top, the rail on bottom. But this video is not about the full size or just the regular 1022s. It's about the takedown. So let's go ahead and get right to it, guys. So first of all, what you're going to notice is it comes in a really cool, convenient little carrying bag. Now you notice this molly pouch right here. This is what I put a med kit in. This is what I bring with me when I go camping all the time, guys. I keep a med kit right here in this molly pouch, and it's got a pocket down here, which is perfect for magazines. That's pretty much what they made it for, I'm guessing. It's got the little pouches in here, and you could store about 4 or 5 of these 20-round magazines. And the top is perfect for a handgun. Now, I put the magazines in it, just bringing it out here to give it a review. But yeah, this thing will hold a full-size handgun pretty easily. Now, something like the Sig Sauer P320X5 that I have. It doesn't hold that. It's just a little bit too big. If I were to put like a normal size magazine instead of the extended magazine that comes with it, it would fit, but something like a Glock 17 would fit in here. A nice size revolver will fit in here. So that's really cool. And basically what I'll do is I'll put my med kit, my magazines, my pistol, a couple extra rounds, and then of course the rifle. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'll show y'all how easy this thing is actually to take down. Now, like I said, this is just an awesome rifle, guys. The 1022 all around is just a great rifle to have because of all the aftermarket parts out there available for it. You can pretty much do anything to this rifle. If you can think it, it's probably out there. So this one, guys, is it's the kryptek, the blue kryptek pattern with the stainless barrel, which I think this stainless barrel just looks really cool on this rifle. Like I said, it's just really easy to take down and put back together, guys. So you got your two pieces here. Basically, you're gonna put it in, twist, and she is ready to go. Now, I will give the one negative thing that I can say about this rifle, besides the price being a little bit more than the regular 1022, is that when I first got this rifle, I went and got a BSA Sweet 22 scope for it, and unfortunately, with that scope attached to this rail right here, when I put it in the bag, it would stick out to about here, which meant I couldn't close my bag anymore. The stock was hanging out like that, and that kind of defeats the purpose. I like the concealability of this bag. If it weren't for the Ruger logo on it, nobody would know that you actually had a rifle in there, but I'm pretty sure the logo gives it away. So that is a negative. I'm sure I could probably go out and find a smaller scope, but I really do like that BSA Sweet 22. It works out perfect on 22 LR rifles, and it's just an overall great scope, and it's decently priced. But so I went ahead and took that off, and I replaced it with this center point red dot, and this is perfect. This is, you know, I think this would suffice just fine for if I ever do need it. This will get the job done, and it fits in here, and I can fully close it, unlike with the scope. So that would be my only negative thing to say about this rifle, guys. But the takedown on this and putting it back together is about as easy as you could make it, basically, guys. So basically, when you have the full rifle, you have this little takedown lever. Make sure you're cocked back all the way and locked. And basically, you just pull that lever, twist, and it's apart. Now when you put it back together, push it, twist, you're good to go. Now one thing you will notice on here is I did the little mod for the auto bolt release. Well, gets stuck a little bit. I probably need to round it off a little bit more, but normally this thing can be a real pain in the ass. You have to manipulate this little thing quite a bit to try to get that bolt to release, and with this mod you can pretty much just pull it back and release. It's a very nifty little thing to do. I know you can buy them. They're probably like 15-20 bucks, but it's also really easy to do yourself, and you can go on any YouTube video and pretty much find out how to do it. If you have a Dremel, that's all you need. I also did the same with this one. It's a must for my 1022s. Like I said, normally you really got to manipulate this thing to get it to release, and with that auto bolt release, you just pull that thing back and it releases all on its own. So awesome rifle, guys. If you need something hunting, hiking, anything like that, I would highly recommend this, especially if you can get it for a decent price. I'm not huge on it being a little bit more than the regular 1022. I'm not quite sure why that is, but there is also a ton of all the aftermarket stuff fits this rifle and the normal one, except for the stocks. But there are a ton of stocks. They released a ton of them for the takedown. All you gotta do is a simple Google search, and it will pull up a whole bunch. Speaking of which, here's one that I just painted. This was a wood No, it was the synthetic black. I went in and painted it Duraco FDE with the skull outline, just practicing around. I think the Duraco came out really, really good. Now, I may put this on one of my other 1022s. I have one more, and I just have the wooden stock on it. Maybe I'll put it on there, maybe not. I'll probably just leave it. It was kind of a, just a little practice run with the Duraco. But there she is, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of your takedown, or what you think of your just normal Ruger 1022. I don't think anybody in the world could say anything bad about them. I don't see how you could. These things are awesome rifles, and they are cheap as dirt, especially the normal 1022s. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. This channel is going to be going through some major changes as far as my reviews go, and just some of the content that I'm going to be releasing. And you may have noticed the camera's different. I got a new camera, thank God. I do not have to record on my phone, and that's what I was recording on. Y'all get a lot better picture with this camera. And yes, it is a GoPro, so I'm going to be able to take this thing to the range with me, to the beach with me, to basically anywhere. So I really appreciate y'all watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I try to, I'm not a huge channel, so I can pretty much comment back on every comment that's left. Even the negative ones I'll comment back on. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos and more content.